Hi guys, it's Nightfear, and I'm coming on today to do my Contemporaryathon TBR, and this is the 5th round of the Contemporaryathon. I have participated in the last couple, maybe the last 2, 3, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I found this one, this readathon, and it has become one of my favorites because I normally do not reach for contemporaries. A lot of them I do not like, and so it's kind of hard for me to find good contemporaries that I enjoy. And so this readathon, sorry guys, this readathon encourages me to kind of step outside of my comfort zone, and then also to find contemporary books that I will enjoy. So this is going to be held September 23rd through the 29th. There is another readathon going on at the same time, which you'll see my TBR for that one as soon as this one is up. Yeah, so I'm going to be reading double the books for this this week. I'm not sure how I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to get them all done. I'm going to try my hardest because I can't pick between these two readathons, so I just have to do them both. Now this readathon is being hosted by Natasha from My Reading is Odd, Chelsea from ChelseaDolling Reads, Julie from Pages and Pens, and Mel from Meltotheany. I will be linking their announcement videos down below, and if you haven't checked any of these ladies' videos out, you really should. They all read, well, it's weird because they read similar things, but then they also have their differences. Which makes it pretty cool because you kind of, they kind of, between them all, they kind of hit all the great books. So, yeah. So there are 7 prompts for this, and I think I've got some really good ones, and unfortunately most of these are probably going to make me cry. So, I'm currently participating in Sobathon, and none of the books that I picked so far have made me cry, and so I'm probably going to wish that somehow maybe I switched these, or I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so for the first prompt, we needed a 2019 release. And for that one, I picked Every Moment After by Joseph Moldover. And this was actually published, 2019. I was hoping it was going to say the month, but it didn't. Anyway, this is about a school shooting that happens back when they're high schoolers now, seniors I think, and there was a school shooting that happened when they were in first grade, and I guess we're following 2 perspectives. By the way this sounds, it's either we're following one perspective and then this other perspective, or this other person has a lot to do, or we're following 2 perspectives. And their other friend, it's like there's 3 of them that are friends, and one of their close friends gets killed in this shooting when they were in first grade. And this book is kind of how, I guess, it has affected them, and now they're seniors, and what's kind of going on after this shooting. And there are 17, Andy and 17 others. So there's 8, and ends up killing 18 of these, well, I'm not sure if it kills just their class, but it's 17 plus their friend gets killed. So, yeah, this is one of the ones I'm thinking is going to make me bawl. But it sounded really good, and I haven't heard anybody talk about this one, so I thought I would try it. I like to read school shooting books because it kind of gives perspective, and it allows me not to be desensitized. Because it happens way too often now. And so this kind of puts me back in the, this is actually what happens. It's not just, a monotonous story. It's, people and etc. I mean, even though this is a story, but it does happen. Okay, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so for the next one, it's read a book with yellow on the cover. And for this one, I picked The 57 Bus by Dashka Slater. This is based on a true story. It is a true story of 2 teenagers that were on this bus. It's a male and a female, a girl and a guy. One's black, one's white, and one of them sets the other one on fire. Not on purpose, I don't think. And the author actually took this book from witness points of view, different, I guess, articles, court paperwork, anything that she could get her hands on, and that's how she wrote this story. And yeah, I've seen people talk about this. I've had it on my TBR for a while, because as you can see, my library had it, and I've been wanting to read it, and I've kind of been putting it off because I have a feeling once again that this is going to make me cry. And yeah, I'm excited to read this one, especially because it's, like I said, a true story. So I like true stories. Okay. The next one is to read a diverse contemporary. This one is, I've also heard a lot on BookTube, and this is diverse for a couple of reasons. That is Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. This is diverse because, well, it's a brother and sister story. It's about a brother and sister. The brother has bipolar disorder. The sister, I believe, is I think she's bisexual, I think. Or else she's gay. Wait a minute, let me see. I can't find where the name is of the person she likes. Anyway, it's one or the other. So she's not straight. Okay, we'll put it that way. She's not straight. Because I'm not sure, and of course I haven't read this yet. But she ends up falling for the same girl that her brother likes, and it's kind of that story, and can her brother trust her to help him be better with his mental illness. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be a really good story, and this is another one that I've had on my TBR for a while. There's actually a shelf at my library on their website that you can, it's like your wish list, and this is another one that's kind of been on that wish list for a while, so I'm excited about reading that one. Okay. Read a contemporary with an illustrated cover. This is also a diverse contemporary, so yeah, this one could actually fill in a couple prompts. But this is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I've never read a Casey McQuiston book. A lot of people have talked about this and loved it, and my library recently purchased it, and so I was really excited to be able to read this. And so this is about the president's son and a prince of Wales, I believe. And I don't know if it's like a hate to love, or if they meet and they fall in love, or whatever, but it's about these two and their little, them liking each other. And that's all I know. That's all I want to know. And it says true love isn't always diplomatic. That's what it says up here. I kind of like that. But this is a soft cover, and as you can see, these guys are both illustrated. So yeah. Okay. So the next one is read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary. Now, Julie has talked about this one. I'm pretty sure I'm almost 99% positive she's talked about this one. And I've heard some other people on BookTube talk. This is like the TBR. Most of these I have found from BookTube. There are only two that I have never heard of before. But this is A Heart and a Body in the World by Deb Coletti. And this one is about a girl who's running across America because of a tragedy that happens. I do not know what the tragedy is. It doesn't tell you in the description, at least not the ones I have read. We just know it's a tragedy, and she blames herself. So, yeah, it sounds really good, and it's supposed to be like heart-wrenching. This is another one that I think I'm going to cry. So I think I'm going to cry this one, this Every Moment After, and this one. So yeah, this is going to be like, yeah. But I'm excited for this one too. This one's also been on my wish list for a while. Yeah. But see, Contemporaryathon, I probably would just leave these on my wish list, because a lot of times these are not the type of books I reach for. I reach for more horror, fantasy, things like that. And the only time I reach for books like this, if I'm really in a mood, which isn't that often, or if it's a prompt for a readathon. So, yeah, so that's why I love readathons, guys. Okay, so the next one is a contemporary with plants on the cover. I know Natasha was really excited about this one because she has become a plant mom. And yeah, so this one I picked A Messy Beautiful Life by Sarah Jade Allen. And as you can see, it's got lots and lots of, oh, there we go, Sarah Jade Allen. Lots and lots of plant life. And this is about a girl who discovers she has cancer and meets a nice guy. And so she doesn't want the nice guy to have to go through this with her. And yeah, that's as far as I know about this book. And it sounded, once again, like I'm going to cry. And I just really loved the cover. A lot of the plant life I found, they weren't contemporary, or it wasn't books that I really wanted to read. So yeah, so I picked, oops, that one. And of course, the next one kind of, well, no, not really. It doesn't really have, it has plant-ish, like the thoughts of it being a plant. Anyway, the next one is to find a book, a contemporary book that is beloved by a member of the book community, and that could be on BookTube, Book Instagram, Book Twitter, have a book blog, just a member of our community. And then we're supposed to shout out the creator. So for this one, I picked another one that I've been wanting to read, and it's Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kimmerer. I don't know why I cannot pronounce her last name. But as you can see this one's kind of, it's got paper flowers. So, but this one is a favorite of Merphy Napier, which I will link her channel down below. I love Merphy. I love her channel. I love her no-nonsense way that she talks about books. And she loves this book. She talks about it. I've seen many videos, and then some videos, somehow it just crops up. But this is about a girl who has lost her mother, and she writes letters to her and puts them on her mother's grave. And then all of a sudden, this guy starts writing her back. And so it's all about all the drama that happens after that. So it sounds really good. And I believe there is a second one to this. I think it's just a duology. And I'm not sure if Merphy liked that one or not. I haven't heard as much about that one. But I know she absolutely loves this one. And I hope if you haven't checked out Merphy's channel that you will go and look at the link and follow it and check her out. Because like I said, she reads a lot, and she reads a lot of different books. She also, once a month, she lets us pick one of the books that she, as her watchers, her YouTube watchers, she does a poll and lets us pick one of the books, which is a lot of fun because they're usually books that she doesn't really like very much. And so she kind of tries them again. She reads fantasy. She does, she reads classics every month. So like I said, she reads a lot of different kinds of books. So, but yeah, but this is my Contemporaryathon TBR, and I'm really hoping I get through all these books because I really want to read them all, because I think a lot of them are going to affect me. Yeah, so let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if you want to read any of these. Let me know if you're participating in Contemporaryathon. And please remember to always be kind to one another. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.